Jen, and welcome to another replay cast. Today we are playing the STB-1, the Japanese tier 10 medium, playing Himmelsdorf Encounter, and we spawn obviously on the south side of the map. Pretty decent tier 10 game, I guess. There's, 5-6 tier 10, so it's not too light, not too heavy either. It's like right in the middle. It's a good amount of tier 10s though to, you know, have at least some meat in the enemy team on those bones. Anyways, we do land our first shot on the T-34, and now peeking against the 74 has been fully aimed and on IS-7, and the Bulldog at the same time is pretty stupid. This Bulldog tries to make as much mess out of his position as he can, but I don't land the shot sadly, so I'm gonna relocate here to shoot the E50 and the 140. This is like exactly the range this tank wants to work at, especially when the enemies are not even looking at you, and you can't really blame them too much. I mean, you can blame them for just having a way too aggressive a position, but in general, like, their play here, I mean, they have to look at the backshot. They can't really justify looking at me. I do pick up the kill on the E50 and bounce the 103 as well, and here is the first teammate who wants to fuck me over. This Conqueror really thinks he should squeeze in there and try to mess up my shots, and then proceed to shoot the M103 instead of trying to track the 140 and fucking him. And my gun fails me for the last shot, as this is not like the greatest gun for shots like that to begin with. Trying to get this angle one more time after the 140 fires, but it's not a good idea. With teammates like these, I don't even need enemies to fuck me over, and we're gonna relocate and find some new angles to work from. Then we heavy tanks pushed on the 8 line extremely heavily. They literally just run through our team there and now are climbing hill on our side. It's not really the biggest deal yet, as it takes so much fucking time to climb up this hill from the other side, so we can still do quite significant damage before we even need to defend against that, but soon it's gonna be the time where we actually will need to defend ourselves from the IS-7. I do get to pick up the kill on the STB-1, and we are 3k free damage at this game. And this game has been going on for like, what, 2 minutes and 10 seconds or so. It's a pretty shitty shot here, and here starts the fun, boys! As I said, I think the name of this game, with teammates like these, who the fuck needs enemies? I know I should not have shot him, but this guy fucking deserves to be shot. He's such a fucking prick. Like, seriously, E50? You're a fucking prick, sir. And here he proceeds to be a prick, which will result in him getting killed by my bro Skoda T50. Well, he played reasonably well, the Skoda. I mean, getting up the team kill definitely helped our team more than it bothered it. And this guy is a fucking legend. Like, look at this shit. He has an AC-48 on the one shot, and he fucking proceeds to look at me. But XVM focus is not a thing. Here I go with my shot up and shoot the Skoda, who was trying to body block me, and in the end it ended up in me being shot by the IS-7 and me shooting the Skoda, so literally the worst outcome possible. But it was mainly my fault, let's put it this way. I'm not even gonna bother to peek the IS-7 again, because he's like literally only interested in shooting me, and as long as he's aiming at me, he can't shoot the Jagdtiger or the Skoda, who can pick him up for free, so no point in me even interfering there. Now, it seems that they're gonna handle the T10 on the hill, so we can go down and support this Jagdtiger if it gets in any trouble, and then go to the cap circle. Unsurprisingly, the Jagdtiger doesn't need any help to pick up the T32 there on 300 health. Here, goof up a bit of my driving. Now, we don't want to approach this from the same angle, so I'm gonna try to go around. We still have plenty of time. The encounter cap is so long that we can easily just go around and find our way to the cap circle from the other side of the map to give us a better angle on flanking shots, and in general just give us an angle to reset without, you know, taking an E100 shot for it. Meanwhile, this E50 probably did not read the warning on the crayons that his mother bought to him that said do not eat, so he probably just stuffed them up his nose and ate too many of them, so that would explain his retarded behavior. Anyways, moving on in life, we are approaching the cap circle, and now they do have 2 cappers in there, but we still have more than plenty of time to just start picking our shots here. And if they all group up in the cap circle, this is gonna be like the easiest reset in the history, because we'll have a good crossfire angle. I'll go for the RU first. I don't even know why, but I guess it's just because it's a bigger target than the Bulldog. I mean, none of them are too bright, so I should be able to just farm the shit out of these as well, and just increase my damage done by shitloads once again. And you can see how sick this gun is when you shoot people at this kind of range, where they're literally like This is like the perfect range for this tank, and if you hit shots like this one, then it's even better than it should be. But anyways, this gun is extremely capable at this range. It's probably one of the best guns to have around, just because of this insane DPM. Sure, the Russian mediums have slightly better DPM, but you have to shoot more often, which leaves you exposed more often. And you know, there's the good feeling of hitting people for 390 instead of 320. Now I'm just ignoring the stock gun pattern. He cannot pen me even if I'm not looking at him, so that's probably not even the worst thing I could do here. And again, this freaking DPM, man, it's so sick when you actually when your enemies let you unload on them. Like, how much? That's like 1500 damage to that E100 in fucking no time at all. It's insane how this gun works. And if you can land your shots, this tank is just a beast. Now, either the pattern loaded gold with his stock gun, or he just started penning me. I don't really care which one it is. Probably the gold, because you know the difference between the first 3 shots and the last 2 that he made is pretty significant. But anyways, that's the game. Let's look at the end plates. 3630 damage done, Ace Tanker and Confederate. 3630 experience with the double. I don't know why I didn't even print screen this in game. I guess I just didn't want to promote that E50 and the fact that he actually triggered me to shoot him. But anyways, shit happens. He's a moron. He deserved to get team killed there, and I hope he gets banned. But anyways, 7041 damage done, 4 kills, 1209 base experience. Shout out to my Skoda T50 bro, whose name is too hard for me to pronounce. He did a bit try hard too much to shield me from the IS-7, but I did fuck up there more than he did. So anyways, cheers to you, bro. Thanks for saving me from that moron E50 and becoming blue for shooting him twice. But anyways, anything else interesting to say here? I guess I snapped 1k out of the 7k damage, and the game only lasted 6 minutes in which I did 7k damage, which is pretty insane. Then again, this tank is insane. My play there wasn't that great. I just was literally bullied by my own teammates for the most part of it, and when I let this gun do its magic, then the damage racked up really quickly. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this replay cast, and I'll see you on the next one.